Alright everyone, welcome back. Another RADROVER and the co-pilot ride along. Gonna take me and the little one.
Hey, Daddy.
Going to school. So
Daddy.
alright, so let me get on and I'll let the little one get on. Or you can get on.
Okay, Daddy.
There we go, got the kickstand up. Okay, you on, Rose? Okay, you hold on, okay? Let me get the power started. Alright, excellent. Seat's higher up higher than usual. Okay, just gonna have to get used to this higher seat post. Alright. Oh, I forgot the GPS. Hold on here. Got the GPS here. There you go. Slide that in real quick. Okay. I'll let it think for a while. Put that up right there. Alright, now we're off. Hopefully we can get on. Okay, now here we go. Alright, phew. Finally made it. Gotta slow down for those bumps. Okay.
I need slurry.
Alright, everyone.
Daddy, I need slurry.
Alright. I heard you. Alright, here we go. Alright, so got the co-pilot on. Everything's good on the RADROVER. Let's see, what time is it? 7:26. Let's see how long it takes. Got a fresh pack of battery. Power assist one. Okay. And I'm wearing the backpack, of course. Got the lock, battery bank, Wi-Fi, then all the other necessities, tools, and all that. I did make some modification. Okay. I really gotta do something about that. Okay. I added slime in the back tire of the co-pilot. So I was able to do that. Alright, got GPS. So I was able to add slime to the co-pilot. And so I did that. Didn't take too much. I didn't even do 4 ounces. It's so small. It's a 20-inch tire. I probably only did about, I don't know, 2.5 ounces. Really didn't need much. I will take the crosswalk here and go on the other side here. Or should I? Sometimes you have to wait. Anyways, so I added green slime to the back of the co-pilot, and then the other thing I did was morning. The other thing I did was I grinded the turn limiters. I can only turn with the co-pilot so much. I don't really turn that sharply with my number 2 in the back. Now I understand why, because if you turn really sharp, what happens to the co-pilot, the WeeRide co-pilot, is that it leans over way too much, and there could be a risk that your child may fall when you do sharp turns, or when the turn radius is so tight that the bike just leans, and then you could have your child accidentally fall. But it doesn't really, I don't know if it does any good, because if you turn too much, what happens is your seat post turns, so you end up doing that tight radius, except you got a bent or turned seat post, because it just forces that tube that's underneath the seat, underneath your saddle, to turn like that. So something's got to turn. So I just grinded those away, so I can actually maneuver the bike easier when I'm walking the bike without the child, or when I'm putting it in the garage. It's just a lot easier than having my seat post turn all the time. So that's why I did that. Okay. Go to pedal assist 2, gear 7. I'll go pedal assist 3, gear 7. Yeah? Not so fast? Slowly? Okay. Alright. Okay, sorry about that. So those are some of the things that I've done to the co-pilot. I didn't do the handlebar yet. I didn't do that bottom pipe, that bottom tubing of the handlebar stem, because the way the bike is set up, even if I cut that somehow and I was able to remove that bottom part, it wouldn't matter. The bike, the co-pilot, and the bike and my rear fender, they're too close together. So even if I cut it, it would still rub when I would go, when the two pieces would angle. So what I really need to do is I need an extender on the tubing, on the square tube that connects to the co-pilot. I need to extend it. I don't know, maybe 6 inches would be nice. So I'm gonna have to get my welding and cutting tools out, my bandsaw, metal cutting bandsaw out. So I need to do a little bit more to resolve that. Yes? It's way too cold. Don't worry, it'll get warm. So I need to do like all that just to prevent that bottom stem of the handlebar, that tubing, to not rub against the fender. So right now I just have to be careful and take the roads. for the most part. Go pedal assist. Do pedal assist 3 here. Going up an incline. Going about 17, 18 miles an hour. Ooh. A little bit faster here on the straightaways, not too fast. Just pedal assist 3, gear 7. So, which gave me another idea. Now, I haven't tried to put the kayak on the co-pilot yet. I've been looking at a whole bunch of videos and research into trailers for kayaks. There really isn't any good trailer. There really isn't, but I can understand why. When you have like 15-foot, 18-foot kayaks and you're pulling this thing, it's quite a bit. So mine's only a 7'9", so mine's very, you know, particular. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to buy some square tubing, and I may do 1 or 2 things. I'm already going to extend this bike out a little bit further. I may make another set of tubing to kind of extend it out a little bit more so it can accommodate the kayak. And then the last thing I'll do is I might use the seat post holder and the handlebar stem to fabricate some kind of material or some kind of, you know, kayak holder. You'll have to see what I'm talking about, but I think that's going to secure the kayak onto the bicycle or onto the co-pilot, where I can go like 20 miles an hour, because the videos I've seen there, people are just slowly kind of pedaling. They're not going fast. I'm planning on going like 20, 25 miles an hour, or at least 20 miles an hour, because the co-pilot and okay, pedal assist number 2. I'll keep it on 3. Pedal 3, gear 7, pushing hard. So between the WeeRide co-pilot and my little one, my number 2 here, I think that's the weight of, you know, the WeeRide co-pilot and my kayak. My kayak weighs 28 pounds, and maybe I'll put some, you know, my supplies in there. I'm hoping I can have it set up upright so I can use the cockpit as a storage area. So I just have to, you know, work it out on far as the distance, or how the trailer hitch, how long I want to make it. But I think I can make it work. It's a little bit more than I anticipated, but considering the other options out there, I mean, they got some trailer kits for a kayak that cost anywhere from $200 to $150, which I think they're not adequate for for what I plan on doing, or at least the speeds that I plan on going. You know, I'm planning on going like 20 miles an hour at least. So that'll be in a future video. I'm gonna have to get some tubing, square tubing, and some round tube, square tubing and round tube, and I think that's all I need. I got a welder. It's probably gonna have to be made of steel, or maybe I can use aluminum. I'll just put in some aluminum wire into the welder, and then I'll be able to basically weld aluminum, but let's give steel a try first. It's cheaper. I know it weighs more, but we'll see how much more weight it adds to the total. Trying to get try to use some real small tubing. Oh no, we're gonna get wet unless we go off-roading here. The sprinklers are on again. Going a little bit slower. It's alright, we're not gonna get wet.
I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop.
Here.
Daddy.
We got wet from yesterday. We got wet from yesterday. The sprinklers are on this morning. Interesting. Sorry, we'll come out this way. This way leads out to same area. Pedal assist 3, gear 7. Alright. Going 18, 19 miles an hour. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let me see if is there any traffic? Let's just take the sidewalk since it's right here. There we go. Gonna take a little detour. Alright, this is a little sharp turn. Let's see how well it does. Not too bad. It does pretty good. Okay. Alright, let's go up this incline here over the train overpass. Okay, pushing hard. Still on pedal assist 3, gear 7. 15 miles an hour. Ugh. Oh boy. 13. Ooh. Pushing with my legs. I can feel the burn on my legs going up here, but ooh, it's quite a different workout with the co-pilot. Alright. Take a little easier here. I'll just coast. Just coast from here. Apply the brakes a little bit. I'm a little heavier, so using the brakes would be a good idea. Just apply the brakes here. Control that speed. So I have the signal. I have a green light. Okay, after this, I'm gonna go. I have the green light and the walking signal, so just had to make sure these cars that are turning right, they won't stop. Or you don't want to assume that they're going to stop, because they may not. What are you going to do? You're going to ride in front of them? All right. All right, everything's looking good so far. I have to like skip this curb right there. There we go. Cut that corner. Someone poo-poo. Okay, I see we got a red light here. So I'm gonna just try to slow it down, wait for the green light if possible. Okay, I see a green light and a walking sign. Come on, hurry up, lady. Go a little bit slower here since some people. Ooh. The thing about riding with the co-pilot is you always got to grab the handlebars while you're doing this, because your little co-pilot behind you, your backseat driver, will start pedaling at any time, and it could sway the bike left to right, right to left. So always try to get a good grip. And watch out, and also when you're turning, they may start swaying left to right, and that affects your balance. Okay, I got a green light. I don't see too many cars here. I don't see any car. I see a car in front right there. Okay, good. I like going this way. First of all, it has sidewalks and they're pretty wide. So that's the other thing. And this walkway over the overpass on the levee is wide too. Going a little bit faster here. I don't see anyone. It's a slight decline. I don't see anybody coming, but I always take a look before I make that left turn here. While I'm making that left turn, but I slow down enough. I have to anyway. It's a 90-degree turn, so I have to kind of make a wide turn here. Let's see here. Nope, nobody coming. Nobody coming over there. Good. It's a little slower doing this, but there we go. It's a little slower doing this, but it's actually faster, because if I went around the turnaround, it's not as fast. Eventually, if they finish that road, I'll go straight instead of turning left here. That should also take me to the school. All right. Should be there in no time. Pedal assist 3, gear 7, going about 20 miles an hour. 21. Max speed on this so far is 23. I don't try to make it go that fast. It's just it's on flat ground. I got more weight, so there's more momentum. I wouldn't be pedaling hard on this. I'm just pedaling moderately. Just go with it. But I'm trying to make up some. Let me see what time is it. 6:50, almost 6:50. Or I'm sorry, 7:50. So 20 minutes has gone by. Probably another 10 minutes, so half an hour. So essentially this is a half an hour ride. Make the cars go around. If you hug that corner, they'll try to sneak right next to you. That's even more dangerous for the bike rider, not necessarily for the car. All right, now my turn. This is my morning traffic right here. Alright, I have to time this kind of right. Wait for that. Or can I go? I'll just go. Alright, so it was a smooth ride this morning. I heard one scraping. Alright. Phew. Alright. Okay, see you later. Okay. Bye. Alright, since it's There's a lot of traffic here in the morning. Let me just exit out of here. Now I don't have that limiter. I can make that turn right here at the sidewalk. Without the co-pilot turning my seat post. All right. So I'm going to go to the second fitness center, drop off the co-pilot, and I'm going to be riding around home free, or almost home free. Should I go back home now? I usually do. I have to. Let's go pedal assist 5. Let's put some afterburner on here. I see a car coming, but I think I can make it. Go back down to pedal assist 4. I'm already down 1 bar. A lot of wind right here blowing at me. Oh goodness. Let me pedal down. The wind really sucks the life out of your battery. When you try to increase your pedal assist or put the throttle on, it just kills your battery. The best thing to do really is to go slower to a pace that you can that you're comfortable with. Like right now I'm going 20 without any effort. On pedal assist 4 I was only going like 21, only 1 mile faster. All you're doing is increasing the wind resistance. So just go slower and you'll have a better efficiency, both pedaling and with the battery power. All right. Whew. All right, back to the fitness center and the clubhouse and the playground. So I'm just gonna more or less just park the bike is what I'm doing. Oh. Okay. There we go. Gonna detach this. Okay. Just reattach it real quick so I don't lose this piece. And then simply, I should be able to pull it out. Excellent. And then I'm going to just put it right here where I did it last time. There we go. Just like that. Turn that up. Turn that down. Okay, just like I had it last time. Excellent. That's perfect. Put this piece back on. I'm going to ditch the co-pilot for now because I'm going to be coming back here to pick up my little one. I could have probably just ditched it at the school too, but I might have to do that at elementary that she's going to be going to, because there's nowhere. Well, it's close to the house. I could just ride it back to the house, or I could ditch it. I mean, either or. There we go, so it doesn't rattle. And then take my backpack off here. Backpack is handy, despite having this on your back. It's still very handy, in my opinion. I don't have a rack yet, and plus the co-pilot more or less gets in the way of having a rack now. That you know. So, I think the water bladder is empty on this too. So I'm gonna have to go back home and put some water in it. Great, I had some more weight, but it's helpful because, man, I haven't put a water bottle cage on this yet. There is room like right here, but you can see it gets muddy. If you see that, see how muddy it gets? So I'm thinking about doing something here. But there's really not a lot of room with the fender and everything added to it, but it's going to be a small water bottle. Anyways, let's get back to locking this bike up here. Okay, let's see if I could remember how to do it last time. Come on. I think this was the easiest way to do it. Just quickly around the bottom of the frame, down to here. Yeah, that should keep it in there. Yeah, that's really keeping it in there. Pretty good. Come on. Oh. And a little too well. Pulling on it. There we go. I was pulling on it a little too much. Did it again. It's not holding up now. Come on, hold up. Hold up. There we go. Maybe like this. Yeah, that seems to be better. Gonna have to do this whole thing over again. Okay. I think that worked out better. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, it's good. I'll leave it like that. All right. That's done. All right, I'm out of here now. Let's go back home. Oh. Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. Oh. One of my pedal assist 3, gear 7. All right. It's humid this morning. It's always humid in the morning. Always humid in the morning. See a car coming by. Oh, I turned left anyway. Alright. There we go. Alright, pedal assist 3, gear 7. Moving a lot faster. I feel like I'm moving a lot faster. Let's go. Pedal assist 4. So I'm just gonna go straight home. We gotta charge the batteries and all this other stuff. I don't know what they're doing to that sign, but maybe they're not happy with it. Anyways, probably can't see it, it's out of picture frame. Good morning. Even though it's only 8 in the morning, I can feel that sun beating on me already. Just trailing another cyclist here. Okay. Both have pedal assist down to 2. I might be able to overtake her right here. Go down pedal assist 5. I went to pedal assist. I went to pedal assist 5 to overtake the bike rider because, you know, it was just easier sometimes. Going against traffic, that's all right, because this is the only sidewalk they have is on this side, going over the train overpass, the railroad overpass. But look at all that traffic. Look at all that traffic. Oh, I gotta go. Got 10 seconds, 9. Had the right away. Man, it's getting really hectic. It's really getting really hectic, that traffic time. A lot of people coming in and out, headed to work and whatever. Oh, look at that, the train is passing through here. I don't know if you get to see that. I see a pedestrian. There we go. Not too bad. I did apply the brakes just to make sure they don't do anything wild like jump in front of me. I'm just coasting right now. Okay, I see a car coming here, just slowing down for it. Okay, oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. It's a little wet this morning on that deck. Wet and painted surfaces. There's a really good chance that you could slip. I learned the hard way on the RAD Mini. If it's a wet and painted, oh goodness, I have to go around here. They got the sprinklers going on. I'll do a little off-roading here. Let me change my gear. Let's see, what is this thing here? Can I cross it? I can probably cross this. It's gonna be a little challenge, but I think I can do it. I mean, what gear am I on? 3? Okay. I don't know. I'm still suffering from a thumb injury, so I don't want to risk it too much. I'll just quickly pass by while the sprinklers aren't shooting at me. There we go. sprinkler system's on. Not sure why they're on this morning, but they're on. Ooh. Tire squirting out some water. So as I was saying, painted surfaces and any moisture or water slow down. I had my experience slipping. If you see my video, my thumb is strained right now. I'm recovering from that injury. So, of course, if you want to risk your life, your limbs and your bones and all that good stuff in your health, by all means, you know, go ahead. I like to have all of my fingers and all of my toes and legs and arms. I would say that's natural, isn't it? Don't you want to be natural? Plus the treads on these tires, they've kind of worn down a little bit too, so you're not getting that much of a traction. Although they're fat tires, doesn't mean that you can just roll over anything. Looking both ways. Pedal assist 4. What I learned is the RADROVER consumes a lot more power. So pedal assist 4 will get you plenty of speed. Let me see if I could show it. 24, 25, 26, 27. See? Pedal assist 4. I went 27 miles an hour. So, and it only uses up 400 to 500 watts. Versus if you use pedal assist 5, it could go up to 750 watts. It'll just suck up all your battery. I gotta be careful because I'm used to riding the RAD Mini. You know, I've ridden it so much, and it really is more nimble. Has some good torque, but it doesn't go as fast as the RADROVER. And so I'm taking these turns and everything like I'm on the RAD Mini, but I'm not. I'm on the RADROVER. It has a little bit more weight, a little bit top heavier. And more speed. More speed. You may not have torque, but once you get it going, man, it goes. I don't see anybody. Okay, I'll take it now. I'll go pedal assist 5. All right, 24, 25 miles an hour, consistently. Pedal assist 5, going 25 miles consistently, 26, 25. I'm not really trying to push it either. I'm just pedaling. I'm just going with the bike. 31 miles an hour. I don't know if you saw that, but sometime back there I hit 31 miles an hour. A little burst of speed, you get that a few times. If you get some tailwind, yeah, you can go 32 miles an hour. That's fast as I've gone on the RADROVER. So you can see right there, 31 miles an hour max speed. Take the course. Will I take the shortcut? I will. I'll take the shortcut today. I'm already down two bars of battery. I got 3 bars left out of the 5. Slow down, wait for that runner. Pedal assist down, gear down. Okay. Oh, a little wet. Ooh. It's wet here this morning. I'm not going to try to jump too much. Still recovering from my my little injury here, but I think I can do this. All right. I'm not going to go too much off-roading, just right here, so I can get home a little faster. I've been recording for a while, so it takes a while to charge the phone. There we go. Now I'm just going to throttle. See y'all later. Oh, bye. Well, you know what? Actually, let's check out the mileage before I go. Oh. Let's check out that mileage. Oh. All right, there it is. There's mileage right there. 31 miles max speed. Distance of 13.25. About an hour round trip. Wow. See y'all later.